Namaste, welcome to the Group 1 Service Main Examination Orientation telecasted by TSAT. Everyone knows in this mains examination you have 6 papers, each one carries 150 marks. In paper 5 we have Science and Technology, Data Interpretation and Problem Solving. Section 1, Section 2 comes under Science and Technology and Section 3 comes under Data Interpretation and Problem Solving. So, actually in each section we have 5 questions, each question carried 10 marks, 5 tens are 50. So, section 1 50, section 2 50, section 3 also 50. But when you see the previous papers, according to the nature of the questions and the content, so we have sometimes all are one question each question carry 10 marks in section 3, but sometimes each question carries 5 sub questions and each question carries 2 marks, finds 5 2s are 10. So, like so maybe there is a possibility out of 5 questions, each question carry 5 means 25 questions possible to answer, because there are lot of syllabus is there, lot of concepts are there. So, the paper setter can ask so many areas and so many questions in this particular data interpretation and problem solving. Okay. So, today we are going to discuss about the time and distance, which comes under the problem solving. Already we discussed about various formulas, the units of time, distance and speed and various conditions, what the formula you are going to use it, and we practiced some problems which were already asked in the examination. Now, we are going to continue to discuss some more questions and expected questions also for this examination. Okay. Now, see, a man complete a journey in 10 hours, he travels first half of the journey at the rate of 21 kilometers per hour and the second half at the rate of 24 kilometers per hour, then find the journey in kilometer. What is the distance travelled by him? That is the question. Okay. So, before going to that, I will give a triangle, that is a very important, as you know that. So, here this is the distance, this is the speed, this one is the time. So, we have 3 formulas as you know it. Distance is equal to velocity into time, or velocity or the speed is equal to distance by time, or time equal to distance by speed. Clear? So, and one more important information is, if you want to convert kilometer per hour into meters per second, you have to multiply with 5 by 18, and meter per second in terms of kilometers per hour you have to multiply with 18 by 5. This is a very important information. Okay. So, here one total distance is given, this is for example the total distance which was travelled by him, half of it, say for example the total distance we does not know, say it is x, half of it means x by 2 and the remaining x by 2. So, the man travels half of the distance with the speed of 21 kilometers per hour, 21 kmph, in the second half 24 kmph. This is the information which one is given. So, we know the distance, we know the speed, distance and speed. So, time is required, correct. So, and when is so the time, for example, say it is t1, t1 is equal to, what is the t1 here? Distance, that is x by 2, speed is 21 kilometers per hour, correct, 21 kilometers per hour, this is t1. Now, consider t2 means x by 2 distance and the speed is 24 kilometers per hour, and as you know that t1 plus t2 is given as 10, correct. Now, we are going to use the same one, for means x by 2 by 21 plus x by 2 by 24 equal to 10. You can multiply the whole equation with 2, then it becomes as x by 21 plus x by 24 equals 20. So, you have to find the LCM of 21 and 24, that is 21 24s. Okay, we can just, if you have 21 and 24 as you know it, so 3 7s 3 8s, so 8 3s 24, 24 7s 168, means it is 24x, this is 21x equal to 20, means 45x equal to 20 of 168, or x is equal to 20 of 168 by 45. Clear? Okay. So, now this very important means here, okay. So, now we can say that is we have to simplify this one, 5 4s 5 9s, correct? Okay. So, now you have to find, so we have one, we are going to discuss with, so it is becomes as 20, and you know that 21 24 is correct, okay, 24 7, okay. So, it is we are multiplying with, this is 8x 21 8z actually, this is 24 7s, it is 15x. So, it is 15 3s correct, okay. Now, it is 3s 3 1s 3 56, 56 means 224. So, the value is 224 kilometers. Is it clear? Like when you prepare the solution in a diagrammatic mode, then it is an easy. Otherwise, you feel a little bit of difficult. So, what is the given information? The total distance means half of the distance travelled by 21 kilometers per hour, remaining half of the distance by 24 kilometers per hour. So, say the half of the distance travelled in T1 hours and remaining half of them T2 hours. So, T1 equal to x by 2 by 21 and T2 equal to x2 by 24, because the time is equal to distance by speed, and T1 plus T2 it is given as 10 hours. So, when you x by 2 by 21 plus x by 2 by 24 equal to 10, then after simplification you got x equal to 224. So, the total journey in kilometers is 224 kilometers. In this manner you can find the answer easily. Clear? Okay. Now, we will see the next question. The ratio between the speeds of two trains is 7:8. The second train runs 400 kilometers in 4 hours. Then what is the speed of the first train? So, here the ratio of the speeds is given 7:8. Generally, when the ratio is given, what you have to do, when 7x is to 8, then we will say the speeds of the trains are, generally we will say 7x 8x, correct? Okay. So, the second train runs 400 kilometers in 4 hours. For second train, it is a distance is 400 kilometers and the time is 4 hours. So, the speed is distance by time, that is 400 by 4, which is 100 kmph, correct? This is the speed of the train, but what is the given information, that it is 7x and 8x, because they are in the ratio 7:8. So, we can say 8x is equal to 100 kilometers per hour, or x is equal to 100 by 8, correct? So, we can say 100 by 8 means here 8 12s are 96, 8 5s are 40, means it is 12.5. What is x here? Here we are saying as 12.5. So, the required one is the speed of the first train. Speed of the train. What is the speed of the first train? Speed of the first train is 7x, correct? Means 7 of 12.5. 7 12 is 84, 7 5 is 35. So means here 84 plus 3.5 means here 87.5. Speed or no? So it is kilometer per hour. Clear? So like you can find the speed of the second train. Are you understand? So speed of the second train is 100 kilometers per hour and the speed of the first train is 87.5 kilometers per hour. If you have any, you can cross check it also whether they are in the ratio 7:8 or not. That is simply 87.5 is to 100. Like you can calculate it also, correct? So means here when you divide with 5, 5 7 5 17 85 27.5 520 is correct. Again so we can say as 175 is to 200 means you can say 25 7s 25 8s. We got 7:8. So your answer is exactly correct. Like you can sometimes you can cross check also whether your answer is correct or wrong. Clear? In this manner you can find the answer. Now shifting to the next question. A man on 2 travels first 160 kilometers at 60 kilometers per hour and the next 160 kilometers as at 80 kilometers per hour. The average speed of the first 320 kilometers of the tour is, what is the average speed? Okay. So means actually he travels, this is the total distance travelled by him. So this is of say it is 160 kilometers and next one this is also 160 kilometers. Okay, the first 160 kilometers travelled by 64 kmph and next 160 kilometers is travelled by him is 80 kmph, correct? Okay. So now we know the distance, we know the speed. So now once again I am taking the table here, distance, velocity or speed and time. So we know the distance, we know the speed, so we can find the time. Okay, time taken to cover this 160 kilometers. How much? 160 by 64, correct? So means 820 is 8 8s or you can say 4 5s 4 2s means it is 5 by 2 hours. And T2, if you take T2 that is 160 by 80, correct? So 81s 82s, it is 2 hours. So total time T is equal to T1 plus T2. So means here 2 plus 5 by 2, 2 plus 5 by 2 means 2 to the 4, 4 plus 5 is 9. It is 9 by 2 hours, correct? So the time taken to travel 320 kilometers is 9 by 2 hours. This is the time, correct? So you have to find the speed, average speed. But the actually distance is 320 and time is 9 by 2. So you have to find speed. V is equal to d by t, that is 320 by time is 9 by 2, or you can say it is 320 into 2 by 9, okay, or 320 2s are 640, it is 640 by 9, 9 7s are 63, 10, 9 1s are 9, 10, 9 1s are 9, 1. So it is 71.11 velocity or speed kmph. Understand? So the value is 71.11 kilometer per hour. So in this way we can calculate the average speed by the person who traveled 320 kilometers. Okay. Now we will see the next question. A car travelling with of its actual speed covers 42 kilometers in 1 hour, 40 minutes, 48 seconds. 42 kilometers in 1 hour 40 minutes 48 seconds. Then find the actual speed of the car. Okay. So, here what is the given information? D is given 42 kilometers, correct. And T is also given, how much? 1 hour 40 minutes and 48 seconds. So, you have to convert each and every one in terms of here. 48 seconds, 48 seconds means here we can say as 48 by 60 minutes. 48 by 60 means 12 fours 12 fives means 1 hour 4 means 4 and 4 by 5. 4 and 4 by 5. 4 and 4 by 5. How much it is? 5 fours are 20, 24 by 5. 1 hour 24 by 5 minutes. So, if you want to convert this in hours, 1 hour 24 by 5 into 1 by 60. Okay. So, 24 by 5, 1 by 60 means 12 twos, 12 fives means 1 hour and this is 2 by 25. 2 by 25. 1 hour 2 by 25 means here 1 and 2 by 25, or you can say is 1 hour as this one you can say as 25 ones or 25 ones are 20, 52. Otherwise, you can say 126 by 75 hours. So, like you have to convert, this is a very important. Clear? So, 4 by 5 and 4 by 5 means here just see it by 60. By 60 means you can say 126 by 75 hours. Okay. Now, we doesn't know the actual speed, say the actual speed is x. Actual speed is x, correct? Okay. So, now we can say as the distance d is equal to v into t. What is the speed we doesn't know, say it is x, and time is how much it is? Time is how much? 126 by 75, correct? Okay. And in the actual speed is covers in 48 seconds. So, when you simplify it, x is equal to 42 into 7 into 75 by 5 into 126. 42 ones are 42 threes are 3 ones are 3 25s are 5 ones are 5 fives are 7 fives are 35 kilometer per hour. In this way, you can calculate the actual speed of the car, clear? Okay. Now, in covering a distance of 30 kilometers, 𝗵 takes 2 hours more than Samir. 𝗵 doubles his speed, then he would take 1 hour less than Samir. Then what is 𝗵's speed? This is the question. But it's simple. Here 𝗵 and Samir are two persons. They travel 30 kilometers distance. Okay, 𝗵 takes 2 hours more than Samir because he drives the vehicle a little bit of slower than it. 𝗵 doubles his speed. When he increases speed double to his actual, then he would take 1 hour less than Samir. Okay. So, when he travels, actually he travels with the speed 2 hours more than Samir. When he drives things very slowly. So, we doesn't know the speed of 𝗵, so we will say 𝗵's speed as x, correct? X kilometer per hour. So, what is the distance here? 30 kilometers. Distance by speed is equal to time, as you know it. So, t is equal to 30 by x. Okay. But the same distance 30, when he doubles his speed, so you are saying x is the speed of �𝗍's vehicle now. So, when he doubles means 2x. Then, so you take 1 hour less than Sameer, means previously 2 hours more than it is 1 hour less than, means 2 minus of minus 1, which is 3. Means you can say 30 by x minus 30 by 2x is equal to 3, or LCM of x and 2x is 2x, as you know it. 32 just 60, it is 30 is 3, correct? Or simply you can say as 30 is equal to 3 into 2x 6x, or x is equal to 30 by 6, which is 5 kmph. Clear? So, means the speed. So, here very important concept in this question is, so you have to, the formula is very simple here. Again always you have to use the same formula, distance is equal to velocity into time, or velocity equal to distance by time, or time is equal to distance by velocity. Like you can say this value. Here the information is, when �𝗍 use his normal speed, then he covers 30 kilometers just 2 hours less than this of Sameer. But when �𝗍 increases speed to double, then he would take 1 hour less than Sameer, means here, so it will be 2 minus of minus 1, that is 3 hours. So, when you compare that time taken by the �𝗍's, so before the first one, after increasing his speed double is 3 hours, means 30 kilometers is the distance and the speed of �𝗍 is x initially, that is 30 by x is equal to it's the time taken to cover, but when he increases his speed to double means 30 by 2x, that is the time taken to cover that distance. So, the difference between these two is 3, that is 2 minus of minus 1. So, 30 by x minus 30 by 2x equal to 3. So, very key concept is you have to write 2 minus of minus 1 is equal to 3. If you are able to do it, then it is a very simple, otherwise it is a very difficult to get it. Clear? So, concept is very simple as you know it. So, we have to concentrate, particularly this is it. Okay. Now, coming to the next. Robert is travelling on his cycle and has calculated to reach a point A at 2 p.m. If he travels at 10 kilometers per hour, he will reach there at 12 noon. If he travels 15 kilometers per hour, at what speed must he travel to reach at 1 p.m.? Do you understand this question? Actually, it is a very beautiful question is given here. Robert is travelling on his bicycle or cycle, calculated to reach a point A is there. To reach this point, the time taken is 2 p.m. If he travels at 10 kilometers per hour, he will reach at 12 noon, means 2 hours earlier. Okay. If travels 15 kilometers, so actually when his speed is 10 kilometers, when his speed is 10 kilometers, he reaches the point A at 2 p.m. When he increases speed to 15 kilometers per hour, he reaches the point A at 12 noon, means the difference between these two timings is between 12 noon and 2 p.m. What is the difference? 2 hours, correct? He doesn't know the distance, how much distance you have to calculate. Say the distance is x, understand? So, when he uses the speed 10 kilometers, the time taken to cover the distance is x by 10. When he increases speed to 15 kilometers per hour, the time taken to cover the distance is x by 15, and the difference between these two, x by 10 minus x by 15 is 2, correct. So, you have to simplify this one, 10 and 15, 10, 15, what is the LCM for it? 5 2s are 5 3s, so 2 3s is 6, correct, and 2 3s is 6, 6 5s are 30, so LCM is 30. 33 is a 3x, 15 2s are 2x equal to 2, or 3x minus 2x is equal to 60, or x is equal to 60. The distance, so it is 60 kilometers. Okay. Okay, this 60 kilometers, the time taken to travel 60 kilometers with the speed of 10 kilometers per hour means that t is equal to 60 by 10, which is 6 hours. 6 hours. So, he reaches the point A at 2 o'clock, correct. 2 o'clock means is 2 o'clock, 2 to 12 it is 2 hours, okay, and 12 to for example, totally how many hours you have to calculate? 6 hours or no? 6 hours. So, 12 to 8, 4 hours, totally 6 hours, means from 8 to 2 it is 6 hours. So, when he started at 8 a.m., when he starts at 8 a.m. and he traveled the cycle with the speed of 10 kilometers per hour, he reaches the point A at 2, correct, at 2 p.m. Okay. But, so what is the required one here? At what speed must he travel to reach at 1 p.m.? 1 p.m. means here that the time taken to reach the point becomes as 5, correct, as a 5, and his speed. So, here the distance is, how much distance we calculate? 60 kilometers, and time is 5 hours, 60 kilometers and 5 hours. So, we can say the speed of that robot is distance by time, that is 60 by 5, which is 12 kilometers per hour. Is it clear? So, in this manner you can say the value of the speed to travel to reach the point A is at 1 p.m. is 12 kilometers per hour. So, here especially for mathematics background aspirants, the question is simple, concept is simple, and you can answer the question easily. But whereas for non-mathematics background aspirants, you have to practice this kind of questions, very important. Especially already I said this questions comes under the commercial mathematics as time and distance, time and speed, okay, like the area will come. So, you have to practice these questions in the manner for your practice. So, if you want to take the support of textbooks, so now on 8th class textbook you have given these time and distance problems in the previous textbook. So, there is a commercial mathematics chapter is there, you can find the number of questions, clear. In this manner you can do all the questions, clear. Okay. So, finally, just if you see that one question is given, it takes 8 hours for a 600 kilometers journey, 120 kilometers done by train and the car, rest by car. It takes 20 minutes more if 200 kilometers done by train and the rest by car. The ratio of the speed of the trains that be car is it. Because we doesn't know the speed of the train, say x kilometers, and the speed of the car is, speed of the train is x and speed of the car is y. So 120 kilometers by train means it is 120 by x, and remaining means out of 600 remaining 480 kilometers by car. So the total time is taken is 8 hours is 8, 120 by x, and other information is given 200 kilometers done by the train means 200 by x, and 400 remaining is 400 by y. It takes means it takes 20 minutes more. 20 minutes more means generally 8 hours, 20 minutes we can say 25 by 3. When you compare this one, we will get an equation 1 by x plus 1 by 4 by y, which is equal to 1 by 15, and 1 by x plus 2 by y, which is equal to 1 by 24. By solving these two, the simple linear equations, you will get an equation x is equal to 60 and y is equal to 80. So, the ratio of these speeds are 60:80, that is 3:4. Like we have n number of questions in the particular area of time, speed and distance. Practice it, definitely you can answer all the questions. So, I hope you understand this concept. So, definitely write answers in the examination well and score maximum marks. Thank you.